Good morning, everybody. What's happening? Welcome to another edition, Compound Concentrates and Coffee, with yours truly, Connecticut Medical Marijuana Critic. Hope everyone's having a good day today. Having a good start to their day today, even though all this snow is out here. I say all this snow, I just got in from being outside. We've only got, there's a couple of inches. I mean, at most we're talking the storm's going to give people about 4 inches of snow. Only thing is, the roads in certain areas suck. Not because they're all that bad in driving. There's idiots out there that are still driving like there's nothing on the road. So they're sliding all over the place. What's going on, Bud Rich? Good morning, my friend. Thanks for joining us today. What's up, man? How are you? Yeah, it's still snowing out here right now. But it truly is. We only have a couple of inches out there. Kicking right off into the music. Biz Baz Studio. Here's a tune. It's called Reckless Shred. Yeah, it's a new one. Hopefully you enjoy it. Now, if you're on my YouTube, if you're on my Facebook, what's going on, Deanne? How are you? Thanks for joining today. Nice to see you in Facebook land. Don't forget, do me a favor, please. Give me a little thumbs up. Give me a like. If you're in YouTube, hit the little like button as well on the chat there. You know, share me around to all your friends. The more you pass me around, the more it tickles me in my happy place. Fresh coffee, by the way. Anybody? Good morning. How are you today? I hope all is going well for you so far, Deanne. Absolutely. Starting with the coffee. Now, grabbing my bowl. Once again, this tune, by the way, Biz Baz Studio, Reckless Shred. I just got turned on to it within the last couple of days. It's new. I mean, it has a little label next to it. It says new, so a lot of us are hearing it for the first time. Nice. Speaking of, we just ended Reckless Shred. That was Reckless Shred from Biz Baz Studio. I am the Connecticut Medical Marijuana Critic who you just watched trip over his own tongue. Alright. Sticking with rock, here's Josh Lippy and the Overtimers, The Saloon. Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, rock and metal, my true first loves. However, I love all music. You know, again, I don't sit down and go out of my way to listen to country or rap anymore, but I did at one time. Run DMC Rock Box. Man, I wore that album out. Yeah. Good morning, Janet. How are you? Thanks for joining us. Yes, it was in fact dab time. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, everybody knows, you know, singing is one of the main things I do. I'm a singer. I play guitar. I play bass. I play drums. I dabble on the keyboards. You know. Definitely love to sing. You know, I discussed it during one of the shows. I'm actually very lucky and thankful that I, in fact, can still sing. Many years ago, I had strep throat that hit me so bad, so severe. It wiped out my vocal cords. I couldn't talk. I mean, sing, forget it. I could not get anything out of my mouth. There was possible talk the way it was going because of how bad my throat was. Literally at one point, my throat swelled up on me, and it was kind of like working against me. Oh, yeah. There was talk that I might not even have full speech functions after what happened. So to be able to do what I've done and what I did after that point, I'm very thankful for. We just heard Josh Lippy and the Overtimers with The Saloon. Here's one from William Rosati. This is called Sulking. Jumping from rock to a little jazz and blues, and then I'm going to go back into rock. Oh, yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that, Bud Rich. I really do. Good morning, Scott. How are you? Thanks for joining us over there in YouTube land. You know, even when I sing, it's dependent upon the band, really, to me, dictated the style and the range in which I used in my voice. I love singing Zakk Wylde. I love singing stuff like, oh, God. I love singing pretty much everything. But, I like Shinedown. Wow. Of course, right as I go to say a bunch of music that I'm really into, I kind of draw a blank, which is rather amusing. I'm going to jump into one of my own audio lists if I can. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, Shinedown. Fantastic band. Fantastic. Hey, Joel, how are you? I'm doing good today. Thank you for joining us. Very nice. Into my music. Oh, it's my other... I did it again. I'm in looking on a hard drive for my music folder. The folder I'm looking for is on my other laptop, which is still at the PC store. Brand new laptop. There's nothing on this thing. There's no space taken up on my hard drive. What's going on, Kevin? How are you, man? New Japan Pro Wrestling. Awesome. I'm doing good today. All right. We had just wrapped up Sulking from William Rosati. And that was out of Jazz and Blues. Again, I'm going to jump back into some rock. I definitely want to get things on an upswing here for a little bit. And I'm going to do the same thing that I just did. Here is Text Me Records, Bobby Renz with Desserts. And it's a brand new tune. Got its little new label on it. So, hopefully, you're hearing it right here first. Compound Concentrates and Coffee with yours truly. How are you today, Scott? What is the good word, my friend? Nice. See, I've always liked doing that too. Anytime you can go to wrestling, especially if you're a follower of it, and you do get a chance to meet any of them, it's an awesome thing. It really is. It's like, hey, how you doing? Cool. The wrestlers love it. I mean, of course, that's what they're there for. That's their thing. That's their livelihood. That's what they're putting all their time and effort into. So they like to be acknowledged, of course. I mean, heck, even a heel, when the heel is doing his job or her job correctly, loves to know that they're doing it right. I mean, it's the way it works. Either you're a good guy or you're a heel. Everybody goes back and forth eventually through those stages. Desserts. Text Me Records and Bobby Wren's collaboration. I'll do another one from those folks. This is called Jungles. Also, I want to let individuals know, as everybody knows, the trivia challenge, which is a daily thing, is continuing. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it a little differently today. Instead of starting it right at the top of the hour, after the first hour, I'm going to wait for like an hour and a half or so into the program. Because there's some individuals who, for obvious reasons, work, other things, snow, stuff that's going on today. I don't want individuals to totally miss out on something that they've come to really appreciate. So, gonna do a little variation on the time on that. Greta Van Fleet. I've never heard of the artist, to tell you the truth. Unfortunately, I can only play artists that have either, one, been on my program and performed live, because then I can replay the video, or I can replay the audio and the songs that they've done. Or if it's ones that the copyrights have been free and clear, and they've done their due diligence with either Facebook and or YouTube. Because if I violate, Facebook puts me in Facebook jail for, I've seen people go in for only a day. I've seen some go in for 2 to 3 days. I know an individual who's been locked up in Facebook jail for over a year. I don't want to do that. So, yeah. It's all good. Welcome over, Joel. We just heard Jungles. All right, here is Humma Humma with Heavy. Okay, well, see, even if they're on YouTube, there's the thing. Unless they're in my YouTube audio library, which is a thing set up through YouTube, which is, again, the artist contact YouTube. Fill out paperwork. They make sure that there's no copyright issues. So I'm able to play what I play. Just because the artist has a YouTube channel does not mean I can play their music. I would still end up violating terms of my service. I've seen too many people do it. And again, Compound Concentrates and Coffee has become a daily staple. I run 7 days a week for an hour of an average of 4 hours and 20 minutes each day. Red Hot Chili Peppers are awesome. Both the band and the ones to eat. I've done the habaneros. I've done the jalapenos. I've actually eaten a Scotch bonnet, believe it or not. The one I have not tried is the ghost pepper. Or there's the other one that's like the hottest pepper out there. I love hot food. Hey, Maggie, thanks for joining us in Facebook land. I hope you're having a good day today, or at least the start to your day. I love hot food. I do. Always have. People know this. I have not had an interest in wanting to try certain peppers. I don't know. I watch individuals who have done them, and I'm just like, yeah, no, that's not for me. What's the good word, Maggie? If you don't know what I'm talking about, come on. You can go on YouTube or look up in other video services. The challenges, the ghost pepper challenges and things. Three away from 380 subs. Awesome, man. Congrats. Glad to hear that. Again, I myself am getting up there. A ghost pepper guacamole. Really? Right. Pepper X. Thank you. That's the one I was trying to think of. YouTube for the win again. Pepper X was the one I was trying to think of. Yes. Yup, took over for the Carolina Reaper as the world's hottest pepper. And I don't know if you guys have seen this one video. The gentleman who did the Pepper X. There is a video out there where he's talking about this pepper. He showcases it in the video, you know, does his thing. He also stated, awesome, he also stated he has other peppers that are hotter than that X. He himself is waiting to bring them out on the unsuspecting world. He's watching, he's sitting back, you know, kind of laughing at the individuals that are trying these peppers. And he's like, all right, if you think you're going to acclimate yourself to my pepper, you're wrong. Yeah, the video's out there, I'm telling you. He said peppers. Not that he has another pepper. No. He has peppers that are hotter than that one. So wrap your mind around that. What's going on, Ed? Good morning, my friend. We are being joined over in Facebook land by Ed Hauser, the owner of Pass the Glass out of Rhode Island. Fantastic shop. He's an awesome guy. Anybody who ever is interested in learning glass making, he does offer stuff out of his shop. If you want something from regular glass to like, I'm talking high-end heady glass, again, hit the man up. He is the individual I myself go through for quite a few of my pieces. And the one I have helped he's helped me out too. We help each other by showcasing his products when I go out and I do these events that you guys know about. Here is March On from Ethan McSell, by the way. Pass the Glass is 93 Kingstown Road in Richmond, Rhode Island, by the way. So what is a good word, my friend? Hey, my pleasure, man. I can't wait until Connecticut gets legalization going through. And then I'm doing some events here in this state because I'm going to definitely want you and your guys to come here to do demos. For sure. I truly actually would love to have somebody. Oh, dude. I guarantee the Mustang blew out another set of points. That car is eating up points, man. We are having now, after the little combo in the meeting I had this morning with my head mechanic, now we're looking at things inside the car. You have a full mobile unit. Dude, that's awesome. Because seriously, I would love to have one of you guys, someone, actually come here in the summertime. I'm going to do a compound concentrates and coffee. And I'm going to do it out, on the grounds here of the compound. Right down on my dock. The water, the background, the beautiful backdrop. And I want to have a demo done there. And literally what we're going to do, put up a piece or something for sale that people can buy. I was even thinking maybe we do an auction where part of the proceeds would go to, charity. Yes, Joel. Awesome. Awesome. Because I'll tell you what, again, Desiree Apollonio Bassett, her show really gave the indication of what compounds, concentrates, and coffee has the capability of. Her show is reaching the 10,000 mark already in viewers. Something done right here, off of my sun porch. During that broadcast, at the end of that broadcast, we had 8,300 views. Oh, yes, sir. Absolutely. We even have backup power down Lakeside. So, no need to worry about that. And Joel, I've actually heard of Grimm's Toy Show before. I've heard that name mentioned quite a few times. My friend Ryan Roberts, I'm pretty sure he's the one who's mentioned it as well. Excuse me. I was Ethan Mixell with March On. Now, here's Audionautics with Think Tank. Right here, compound concentrates and coffee. Nice! The Briscoe Brothers, Matt Riddle. That's cool. That's cool. Oh yeah, I definitely have some things in the plans and in the works for all you guys out here, both YouTube as well as Facebook land, and bring other artists who are going to come on and play for you guys. Do the same kind of thing that Desiree did. Sit down for a Q&A. Hey, Pete, what's going on, man? Thanks for joining us over there at Facebook land. But yeah, I have other artists that I'm looking to come in, to play, do some songs, just like she did. Q&A. I had my 15-question Q&A with her. Morning, man. Which she really did seem to enjoy herself. She said she did, so, And my questions weren't the standard standard manual. God, I couldn't get that out. The standard manual type questions either. Josh Schultz, what's going on, Josh, man? Wow. We're getting hit over there in Facebook land today. How are you, my friend? I noticed on your page you had put up the same thing I did, the thing about the Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. They're actually looking to make a 3 for all the people who did not know this. And that's no joke. It's legit. Oh yeah. The both of them have actually had a sit down recently, talked about stuff. They got a website up and running for it. And they were doing a bunch of promos. Like, you know, photos and other things like that. The first photo I saw was the two of them inside the phone booth. Hands up on the glass, and I was just like, no way! That was Think Tank, by the way, from Audionautics. Let's see here. Topher Moore, Alex Elena, Fringe. Still running the rock block. I know, no George Carlin. Again, Joel, that's awesome, man. You know, you guys are getting a lot of good wrestlers over there in Aussie, for sure, over in Australia, and I know. It is going to be hard having, you know, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure without Carlin. However, I know they can do it. I'm sure they'll pull it off. You know, and I'm sure it's going to have the right amount of cheese, as it should. Well, come on, you can't have a Bill and Ted without cheese. It just wouldn't be right. Awesome, man. I mean, you know, gotta jump off subject to go on to the snow portion of it again. I do love it. I've always loved the way it looks. You know, it's so beautiful, so picturesque, especially around here. But I was really, really, really looking forward to starting my tree farm and getting these saplings planted. It was between March and April is the time window that I have to do this. And I have 224 saplings, 224 that are going in the ground total to start. Damn you, snow. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm in the midst, still filling out paperwork, still doing things. However, the signs have been out here at the compound since about November. The Christmas tree farm being announced. Yep. We are going to be Shady Lane Tree Farm. And we're going to have Christmas trees. Also, the 24, because as I said, it was 224 trees that are going in. Doing initial 200 trees of the Christmas trees, and then I'm doing 24 apple trees as well. We're going to have a small little mini apple orchard. Thank you. All right, we just heard Fringe from Topher Moore, Alex Elena. Here is Lay It Down from Silent Partner, rock/funky category. Thank you. Eventually, well, the way it's going to work out, we're going to have 4 different types of trees for individuals to choose from. We're going to be a live tree farm as well. So you come over, you know, you'll walk up and down the rows of trees, go through and find the perfect tree that you want for yourself. And we're right there with you. We're holding on to the tree. We're watching you. We give you the little hand saw so you can go down and you get to cut your tree. Or, little nominal fee, of course. We'll cut the tree down for you. Then, we take it from there. We carry it over to our building, to our baler. It will be baled. It'll be done all up. We bring it over to your car. We have the good, nice twine and stuff for you. And then, from that point on, that's on you. But, yes. Yeah, it's going to be nice. You know, we're going to have the tree farm. We'll have some other things that we'll also sell at that time. And then, of course, as individuals know, during the summertime, we've been doing things here. I'll be honest, I'm not sure if I have. Joel, let me go double check. Well, I had not, but I just did. Thought I did, my apologies. I mean, I get a lot of people who ask me to subscribe to their channels. A lot. Unfortunately, a lot of them are not saying this about yours or others, but a lot of them are the, you know, crap channels, or the ones that have a lot of bullshit on them that YouTube is slowly pulling off. So I don't subscribe blindly to everybody. But that's pretty awesome. You have a former WWE superstar do the intros to your videos. Impressive, like, even. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. All right, we just wrapped up Lay It Down from Silent Partner. There we go. The Fiery Furnace, Ethan McSell. Again, ooh, heading out into the raging storm, eh, my beautiful? All right, well, you take it easy out there. You have a good day. You be safe. Leave the pesky nothings alone today. They have their own things to worry about. I mean, they got to break out their own little plows and shovels and do what they got to do. Well, Joel, it's not even just entirely that I'm forgetful. I mean, quite frankly, I smoke a lot of pot. Not an excuse. Just sounds funny. All right, my beautiful. You take it easy over there at Facebook Land. See you later. Bye-bye. EthanMixell.com. Seriously, check the man out if you have not. Hopefully this summer, he actually is going to be in the Connecticut area playing some shows. I've actually hooked him up with contact information for Toad's Place, College Street, and even Webster. Also, if he gets in the area, if he gets these shows, he has actually agreed to come on the program. Hell yeah! Ethan and I have talked. It was so great of him to actually respond back to my email. I thought it was fantastic. I mean, I know the guy's busy. We're all busy. We all live this thing called life. It took a little bit for him to contact me back, but you know what? He did. So that was freaking awesome of him. Here's Riot with Silver. Compound concentrates and coffee. Yeah, I thought it was really cool of him. Seriously. You know, he didn't have to. I mean, you know, I wrote him a message. Hey, hi, my name's, Brian C., blah, blah, blah. This is what I do. Love your music. Have been listening to it for a while. As a matter of fact, I've played songs of yours on my program. As a matter of fact, I've played all the songs you have available through your YouTube channel through my program. And one of your tunes, which is Fight or Flight, which he thought was, pretty cool as well, is in my promo. That's a good one too. The Xfinity Hall. No, very good. Thank you. Thank you. I actually can shoot that over to him. Good call there. Good call. Honestly, I went with the first three things that I still had off the top of my head, again, being a musician, and playing these locations that I mentioned. So it was easy for me to just be like, oh, you're looking for a place here in Connecticut? Oh, sure. Toads, Webster, College Street's another good one. And then, yeah, there's other locations. I mean, I've played a lot of places. But for an individual such as himself, I mean, it's great if I could get him to come to like a real small, intimate venue. Good morning, Scott. What's up, buddy? How are you, my friend? I mean, yeah, it's great when you can get him or other artists to come to a nice, small, intimate venue. And, drug-free and alcohol-free, I agree with you, Joel, 100%. Absolutely. I don't do any drugs. All I do is smoke cannabis. So, stay that way for sure. People that are used to playing 5,000-seat arenas, 10,000-seat arenas, or bigger, and then they come into a location where it's like, a few hundred. Good morning, Matthew. How are you, my friend? Thanks for joining us today over there at Facebook Land. Yeah, when they come into a place where they're only playing for like a few hundred people, I mean, that is so cool. And again, Toads has had that so many times over the years. We all know about some of the major, major talent that has been through the doors there. Yours included. But seriously, everything from Stevie Ray Vaughan to the Rolling Stones, not my band, not my music, don't like them personally, but they've gone there. You've had so many other songs, artists, the Pretenders. Oh, God, the list goes on. There's actually a list that I could pull up. All right, here's another one from Kevin MacLeod. Here's Breakdown, Take the Lead. Compound concentrates and coffee. With Connecticut Medical Marijuana Critic. See, that's a good way to think, Joel. Absolutely. Joel over at YouTube, he's like, hey, I'm only 21 years old. I got my entire life ahead of me. Future's bright. There you go, man. But you know what? I always say, age is nothing but a number. It doesn't matter if you're 21, 41, or 81. Because again, quite frankly, when I was on a stage and I was doing my thing, I was running circles around individuals that were in their 20s. Hell, I was running circles around some teens. They didn't have the stamina to keep up with this guy. The space is a very cool place. Years ago, I was part of a documentary that was being filmed over there, and it was on local bands. Unfortunately, it was never released. For all you bass fans out there. I even like the drum in this because not overdone. There's plenty of spots in here to throw in some good, flashy fill and stuff. Yeah. Why is the future bright ass to mouth? I don't believe that's what was said. Is the car fixed? Okay. I had a meeting this morning with my head mechanic. And we know what the issue is. Now it's literally just figuring out where the gremlin is that's causing this issue. It's a high-performance motor. It's got high-performance parts on it. So when one thing goes out of whack, obviously, all cars are the same way. If something goes wrong, you have a problem. But when you have a high-po motor, when you have other performance parts in there, they're temperamental little bitches. Like myself. But, yeah. It's burning out points. Like, I've gone through quite a few of them. So, now we're going from under the hood and all the other stuff that we've been doing to inside the car again, back underneath the dashboard, and we're going to try to trace, they're going to try to trace and figure out exactly, like, maybe there's something that is staying on, even though I turned that ignition off. Maybe there's something somewhere underneath there, draw power staying on, causing this heat up, and that's eventually when I drive the car is burning out my points. I've gone from regular point systems. I put a system in there which is called a fast. Burnt that out. Burnt out other things. Here is Demilitarized Zone. Ethan McSell. But we'll get it. I'm 100% faith in those guys. Absolutely. And by the time we're done, I'm going to have a 51-year-old shell or 52-year-old shell that's going to have entirely brand new everything underneath it. Where's the downside with that? Then I could really enjoy that 67 and be able to stretch its legs. Because when the car runs, man, that thing runs like a monster, like a beast. And it's why I call it the monster, because it's very temperamental. Our times, start it up, sounds great, put it in gear, you mat the gas, that car will sit there and just shred tires. Then we have this. Anybody who owns cars, if you want a vehicle, this is the kind of things you could go through. Scott, you are a character, man, and you know that's why I love you, buddy. My one friend at YouTube says, the future is bright, ATM. Now, we knew it was at the moment. He's picking on you, dude. Believe me, that's just Scott. He's a wise ass. During our trivia challenge, he's one of the ones who loves to talk smack with Facebook, and they go back and forth. Facebook to YouTube, YouTube to Facebook. Oh, it's pretty funny. Yeah, believe me, it's nothing personal. The Mustang is a 67 coupe. It was a little pony car, had its 6-cylinder in it. Anybody who knows what they're looking at, people look to my front rims and they see 4 lugs and they're like, oh, the car's got a 6-cylinder. No. That's me playing games, because that 6 is gone and it's got a massaged 5-liter in it. The stock transmission, pulled out, it's got a C4 in it. The rear end, that's out of there. It's got a 9 in it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, okay. Believe me, he's not bullying you. No. No one does that here in any of my chats. People just love to pick on people. It's just the way we are. And actually, if you watch, I'm the butt of a lot of the jokes too, so. Here is Bet You Can Exhilarate, Kevin MacLeod. Another one, fantastic guitar work. See? Scott says it's when I stay quiet that you have to worry. Yeah, once we get all the rest of the stuff with the Mustang going, then it's literally finishing up the bodywork. And then that car's getting its paint job. It's going to have some black underlying ghost lines on certain spots of the body. And then it's going to be done candy apple red metallic. Yeah. And I'm going to tell you, when it's done, that paint job is going to look like it's deep and it's wet when it just sits there. It's one of the cars I have shown, yes. Yes. I own an even dozen right now, plus 2 Harleys. At one point, my own personal collection was 17, plus 2 Harleys. Awesome, Joel. There you go. Congrats, bud. I looked over at an empty coffee cup and I went, I want one. I actually have shown the car now. I brought it to car shows, and it's in its various stages of being worked on. There are individuals who actually know about this particular car, and know there's a unique story behind it. At one point, this thing was a pile of parts sitting on the floor of a garage. Yeah. Like I said, it was completely motor out, tranny out, rear end off. I mean, yeah. So the ones who have been following the story and the trek and the tale of this car are like, wow, I can't wait to see what you do next. And I'm like, I can't wait to figure out what I'm going to do next. I usually have basic ideas, but even my mechanics have gotten to, have learned, we'll be doing something, and I'm just like, all right, cool. I want it exactly like this, but different. And they're like, what? There we go. Bet You Can Exhilarate, Kevin MacLeod. Another phenomenally talented musician. Definitely check him out. Give him his due. Here's Infrared from Letterbox. Awesome. Congrats, Joel. Again, all of us that have YouTube channels, you know, we all have our own little goals that we've set for each other along the way. You know? I mean, I was like, woohoo, and celebrated when I hit 420 subscribers. And I even joked, I was like, man, you know, because of my channel, because of its content, like, it would have almost been apropos had I stopped that channel accepting subscribers at 420 subscribers. But of course I didn't want to do that. I myself right now am looking at 895 or 896 subscribers. So I'm getting very, very close to my goal, which was hitting that 1,000 subscriber mark. All right, my friend, you take it easy over there. Have a good one. Again, it's nice of you to jump in. We enjoyed chatting. It's Joel Southgate from Australia. Has his own wrestling channel over there, and he actually goes to wrestling shows and he does interviews with wrestlers and things, and he even has an ex-WWE superstar that does the openings to his videos. Yeah, give it a check. I know you're like, an ex-superstar, who? Well, you gotta go check it out to find that out for yourself. Nah. Coming up towards the end of Infrared from Letterboxd. Letterboxd is another band I've seen in many different genres. So you have to give anyone credit when they do that. I mean, they're really putting in time and effort not to learn just one thing, and which they learn it well. Very well. And then they're like, ooh, 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 ooh. Wow, all right. Here is Demise, Ethan McSell. Ah, okay. Awesome, awesome. He's going to send him the intro when he's done it. I got you. Well, there you go. Let us know when it comes in, for sure. Concentrates and coffee. Broadcasting live from the picturesque grounds of the compound right here in Orange, Connecticut. 7 days a week. An average of 4 hours and 20 minutes a day. What else would a stoner do on his show, right? Always bringing you music. We now have the daily trivia challenge, which is Facebook versus YouTube. Again, that's an awesome time. Everybody has fun. There is trash talk back and forth, but it's always good. Like, in good fun, good clean fun, you know, nobody's ever been just mean, you know. Of course, I bring you News of the Weed, which, gee, I set that because I'm setting it up. Oh. Soon I will be bringing you News of the Weed, which is stuff regarding the Connecticut Medical Marijuana Program. I may bring you the numbers, tell you about patient counts, things like that. Maybe mention one of the products or two from some of the producers that's coming out or coming up that's going to be available in the dispensary. Also, I cover things and stuff around the country and around the world regarding cannabis. Because truly, something that goes on in another state that's a legal cannabis state or a medical state is going to impact what happens in other and additional states as they do their programs. Because every single person is watching every single one. You know, and speaking of watching, I mean, I've talked about it. We have people here in Connecticut who are like, oh, if Connecticut brings in legalization of cannabis, we will surely lose money. Now, I truly tried thinking on that statement, and people have agreed. I look at things from a lot of angles. I cannot fathom, I cannot understand how someone says we're going to lose money. Las Vegas has recreational, has legalization. In 24 hours, only 24 hours, one day, they've made a combined sales total. They hit $1 billion. You know, I'm not stuttering. You did hear that. $1 billion in sales combined, medical and legalization side, in 24 hours, just one day. Now, I'm not trying to claim that Connecticut is going to make the exact numbers that other states. It's like even Colorado, as people know, has made amazing money. Done amazing things with that money. And we have, you know, Washington, D.C. I mean, Alaska has it. Like, it's going all over. It truly is going all over. By the way, here's Lunar Landing from Silent Partner. Now, all these people that are doing this are making money, are making enough money and so much money that they have upgraded existing schools and businesses and different things. They've brought in true drug treatment programs, because I say true drugs because there are still ones out there who try to put cannabis in the category of a drug, and it is not. I'm talking crack, I'm talking cocaine, I'm talking heroin, I'm talking individuals who are hooked on pharmaceuticals. The legal drugs that are sold right there, both prescription ones and over-the-counter ones. Everybody that I have ever talked to who has used cannabis to get off of either a pharmaceutical, to stop using cigarettes, to stop drinking alcohol, to, believe it or not, help them lose weight. I myself do honestly contribute the 265 pounds that I have lost to date since 2012. Part of that being my cannabis use helping with it. Absolutely. Now, all these good things at all these places, and yet we still have individuals here in Connecticut who cling to the old reefer madness. I don't get it. You know, I try to give the, again, okay, I understand how individuals were raised, and, you know, the older generation has the, you know, I mean, reefer madness was drilled into their minds. Okay. It's not right. But yeah, state after state is proving with their own medical programs that it's actually helping individuals out. And not only just helping individuals, it's helping children. It's helping all the way up to, folks elderly. Everyone that uses it, seriously, 98% of the people who use cannabis benefit from it. Yes, there are the ones out there. There are the exceptions to the rule. There are exceptions to all rules. There are ones who it does not work as well for them as it does for other individuals for their particular ailment. Thank you for the like of my video, my friend. Opus, I hope you guys are feeling better, by the way, or at least, it's not going around so much. They were unfortunately passing the bug throughout their house where everybody was getting sick and giving it to everyone. But, yeah, I myself, the way I benefit from it, for my severe Crohn's. People have seen what happens when I don't have it, and how much worse I can be. Yeah. No one's ever died from cannabis, man. Seriously. But, yeah, let's keep pushing pharmaceuticals and all these commercials we see on TV all the time. Ugh. They spend 5 seconds telling you about the good, or what it does. This is Pentagram from Audionautics. And then they spend countless time telling you what it can do to you. And not in the good way. Ugh. Hey Rachel, how are you? Thanks for joining us over at Facebook. What's the good word today? Excuse me. We're wondering how my Sin's been faring up there on the mountain in PA. She's in the Poconos, and she was having some real bad issues with her electrical box. I hope she's doing well. Past couple of days, I've played Happy Bee. It's actually gone out to her and her birds. She has this great set of birds that every time that song plays and they hear it, they start dancing. Hey, Carl, how are you? Thanks for joining us over there on YouTube. What is the good word today? Load up our next track here. There's another thing from Kevin MacLeod. This is called Highlight Reel. Why not? Haha, dab, huh? Dab sounds like a good idea. Ah. So what is on your agenda for today, my friend? Cheers, all. Ooh. Man, that's good. Little lemon OG over here. That's just so flavorful. Oh no, no nap from a dab. Not this guy. Oh, I almost forgot. We have something coming up on April 14th, which I am so looking forward to. April Foolishness. From our friends there. The Night Show. Yeah, Ryan Roberts and all them. All sorts of stuff going on. I hear bedded nails, some sword swallowing is going to be involved. Yeah. Ryan and the gang doing things. Once again, that was Kevin MacLeod with Highlight Reel. I'm going to grab something from my other audio collection now. Here is everybody's best friend, Brent Borges. For those who don't know, Brent Borges is an American singer-songwriter, music producer, and founding member of the pop group Borges Tag. Released latest album, the last one, was Don't Look Back, and that was in 2014. So, give him a check. Well, yeah, prices vary. I'm going to be honest with you. We have some stuff in our program, though, that they charge us $100 for a gram. They've had a product they actually came out with, one of the producers did. It was $120 for a gram of this particular medicine. Ridiculous. They tried to justify the cost by how it's being made, and it's just like, no, number one, stop. I do understand. All right, Janet, thank you very much for joining us over here at Facebook. It's been very nice chatting with you today. You have a good day. You stay safe out there. We'll see you later. But yeah, there was no way that they could do it. Well, you see, here's the thing. Yes, we accept everybody for who they are. However, we are far from politically correct here at Compound Concentrates and Coffee. Oh, that's funny. Scott over at YouTube says, listen, we accept everyone for who they are here at CCC, But there may be ladies listening, so can we find another phrase for sword swallowing? Cheers, Scott. Oh, that was funny. And that was a tune out of the other library that was Everybody's Best Friend from Brent Borges. Here is Pinstripe from Lance Tabor. Lance Tabor, guitar player, composer, producer, full-time pet staff. I feel like that myself sometimes. I mean, I have 4 dogs here in the compound, as most people know. And yeah, no, they have some serious stuff that's going to be going on again there in April Foolishness. And it's going to be going on at the Space Ballroom, 295 Treadwell Street, which is in Hamden, Connecticut. Leave start time, yes, Saturday, April 14th at 8 p.m. to 10:30. Yep. There are tickets available, and I'm going to actually put up the link if individuals wish to go grab themselves tickets. Now again, over in YouTube, you guys have to copy and paste that link. When I put up the whole link up, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Now over here for Facebook, however, I can share the link and you guys can just click on it and do your thing. Which I am doing right now. There we go. There is the link right there in the chat. What are we doing here? Wow. Good morning, CC. No, you're not late. Not at all. We're only a little over an hour into the program today, so you're good to go. How are you this morning? There we go. Pinstripe, Lance Tabor. All right. Let me load up a little something other. Here is Trout Recording. Send another letter. Trout Recording, owned and operated by producer-engineer Bryce Goggin, filled with a broad palette of recording equipment, interesting instruments, and creative musicians. Fantastic music has coursed through the doors for over a decade. The photo I'm looking at of the location, it's really nice. For sure. Good morning, Sandra. How are you? Thanks for joining us over there on YouTube. Nice to see you as always. No, it's sticking to the ground. It's, the roads are clear here now. Scott says, snow. Fucking snow. Dude, I hear you. Like I was saying before, I love snow, and we all know this, but I've really been looking forward to planting and getting my saplings in the ground for the tree farm. Yeah, I don't even think we've gotten 4 inches yet over here. I mean, they're calling for around 4 inches to be tops. So, you know, then again, knowing how well they've been predicting the weather around here, who knows? They're saying 4 inches is max. We'll get dumped with, like, you know, 16. I hear you. Give me 1 second. Yeah. Well, you know, again, it's talking about that too. The last few storms they had. I mean, there's erring on the side of caution, and then there's doing what they did around in some of the state with, you know, taking the day before the supposed snowstorm off. Yeah, that wasn't too smart of them. And then now, this time, you know, they sent kids out to school this morning in it. But again, I'm hoping by the time that they get out, because the streets are totally clear. I was out driving in it earlier. Certain areas the roads were bad. Other areas the roads were fine. You know, and it was one of those cases of you may be a good driver, but it doesn't necessarily mean the other person is. All right. We just heard, send another letter. Trout recording. Let's do a little scroll through here. All right, let's go with something different here. Here's Western Classical. This is from Ella Joy Mayer. It's called A Miniature for a Broken Piano. And in case you do not know, Ello Joy Mayer is a New York City-based songwriter, singer, composer, producer, and frontwoman of indie pop band Iris Loon. Her music draws on influences from many styles, including world music, jazz, folk, electronic, classical, to create a distinct sound. Oh, really? The roads are shit out there. I'm sorry to hear that, guys. Oh, okay. Take heed, anyone that is out there. And they're saying Windsor, Eastern Connecticut near Yukon, the roads are total shit. So give it plenty of time. Very mellow, kind of drift off into sleep la la slumberland right here. A miniature for a broken piano. Interesting. I have 6 people in my public chat and only got 2 likes. Gonna make me cry. I promise. Trivia challenge is coming. That was a miniature for a broken piano. Ella Joy. Let's see here. Janipine Levine. Tarantula Man. Compound Concentrates and Coffee on this Monday edition. Desiree's awesome. I actually have some tracks that are coming up from her, as a matter of fact. Absolutely. It was a great show. Fantastic time having her on. You know, we had fun. She did the trivia challenge with you guys. We went back and forth asking questions. She sat through a 15-question Q&A with yours truly. And it wasn't your old standard run-of-the-mill look through a book Q&A either. You know, I threw up some randomness on her, and she said she actually liked it. I'll give you guys a little example of what I'm talking about. I says, what advice would you give to simplify music making to the novice? Was one of the questions. Oh, yes. Let's see. I said, well, you're getting into films. What would be the first role you would take? Low-key, letting the music talk for itself, or theatrical and elaborate stage shows? Which do you prefer, considering we both know she's done both? I mean, Cirque du Soleil, the whole Michael Jackson experience she did for 3 years. Speaking of 3, she was 3 years old when she first messed around with her first musical instrument. Woo! Wow! Okay, we just finished hearing Tarantula Man from Janipine Levine. I am actually pulling up the first of the tracks I have from our local, very talented musician. And the first one actually has no name. Individuals that were on my program that day, and anyone who's heard me talk about this, she put out an offer. She says, hey, listen to the track. If you have an idea for a song title, send it over. You can send it to me or you can send it to her. Either way, I make sure it gets to her. And she'll go through them. If she likes one, you never know. She might pick yours. All right, let's see here. Here's the new song, No Name. Desiree Apollonio Bassett, sorry. Thank you for the like, Pete. I do appreciate it. Got a song title suggestion over there, Pete? There we go. The untitled new song. Connecticut's very, very talented Desiree Apollonio Bassett. I keep doing that. I'm so bad. She knows I don't mean anything by it. Nothing but love for her. Alright, let me grab a different tune. Then I'm going to play another song from her. Here's In the Shadows, Ethan McFell. Again, Desiree does have her own website, Facebook, and SoundCloud, plus other things. A foundry, huh? Okay. I get what you're talking about. Sure. floundering at the foundry. Interesting. Ethan McShell can be found at ethanmcshell.com. That was In the Shadows. Now, as promised, second track from Desiree. This is Don't Come Knocking on My Door. Pretty soon, start of Trivia Challenge. I'll be right back on. Lay down. No. Guys, lay down. My furry children were at the door making some little noise. Brutus? No. They were at the door making some noise, so figured, alright, you know what, let's bring them out for a little bit. No. No. Go. Lay down, Rock. Through this. Don't come knocking on my door. Our very own Desiree. Definitely already looking forward to having her back again. Best part was, she said she was going to do it before I even asked. I was like, yay! Yeah. Let's grab something here. Let me flip through. Here is Riot with North Sea. Compound Concentrates and Coffee with yours truly, Connecticut Medical Marijuana Critic with my dog who just pulled my camera down. Sorry about that, Facebook land. Now that that happened, please excuse me. Lay down. I knew it. I literally looked over and I saw where my dog went and I said, this is going bad. Right underneath the table, but of course, instead of going past the cord, what would the animal do? Turn the head right as they go by the cord, so they just rip the thing right down. Gotta expect it with animals, unfortunately. Go! Ah, that's funny. That is funny, Scott. As we are coming up towards the end of Riot's North Sea. It's a pretty good tune. Alright. Here is Letterbox with Scissor Vision. There's a unique name, huh? Yeah, ruh-roh, Raggy. I know, right? I have actually thought about doing video chats with some musicians at locations. Again, when I reach out to different people, if they're unable to come here, well, right, yeah. If they're unable to come here, we can do a video chat. You know, I suppose they could, if they wanted to do like an acoustic song from wherever it is they're at, they could do that too. You know. And actually, having Desiree play here, we found out that the acoustics in here are really nice. When you watch the playback, yeah, when you watch the playback, it actually sounds very good. And I've been able to utilize that video in sending clips to some other musicians and being like, hey, see, this is how it sounded this day. Alright, while this is playing, I'm going to jump out of here really quick. I just need to grab something for my coffee system so I can make myself another cup of coffee. I'll be right back. day. Hey, Tony, how are you, my friend? Awesome, I appreciate it, my friend. It's always nice to see you in another edition of CCNC. Or for our locals, you know, paying homage to CCC. Now, that was Letterbox's Scissor Vision. Let me go over to my other library here. Here's Perpendicular from Janaprine Levine. All right. I am, in fact, loading things up for the trivia challenge to start. Wow, I said we're getting ready to start trivia challenge and somebody in YouTube left. They're like, no, I don't want to think. Bless me. So, I hope people have their thinking caps on. I have my timer set. I have the random trivia generator open.
I'm pretty sure Mom is right with what she said about Lily. I think Lily's blind.
Well, I mean, I'm moving my hand and I see the head move, but it's up close, so stop. Again, see? Followed my hand. Maybe, like from you know, a further distance. Maybe she's having trouble with eyesight. Are you guys noticing stuff like that?
Yeah.
I mean, because...
And before, when I was holding her, I held her up right here, and my face was right there, but she was looking everywhere else but my face. And I was just like, Lily, Lily, and she wouldn't look over.
Yeah, but when you first take them out of their cage, I mean, just like, no, Brutus, come on, man.
My bad.
Hey! No. They're just like, whoa, hey, woo! Right? Yeah, don't go munching on the fingers there. Don't go munching on the fingers there. Got another one of the furry children in the house.
Lily. I used to have 2 guinea pigs, but sadly, my original one, Zero, passed away in January.
Yeah. Alright.
Hey.
Yeah, those 2 are going to have to be split up.
Which one do you want out here?
Rock can stay out here.
Okay. Brutus, come on, inside.
Alright. Let me grab us another tune, get
Love
things
you.
loaded. Love you too.
Get down.
Grab us another tune, and then I'm going to throw out the first question. Here is Key to Your Heartache from Nico Fuzz. What year did Belle and Sebastian originally release the album Tiger Milk? Very poppy. There is the timer. No responses would be acceptable now. Our first question in today's random trivia. The trivia challenge. What year did Belle and Sebastian originally release the album Tiger Milk? Was 1996. Resetting my timer. What is the middle name of author Arthur C. Clarke? We have the proper response in Facebook. Good job. And come in with 9 seconds left on the clock. Yes. The name, the middle name, is in fact Charles. There you go, Pete. Pete puts Facebook on the board in the start of Trivia Challenge. All right. Let me get things loaded up over here. Reset my timer. Grab us another song. I said reset, not start. Grab us another song. Here's Imagine Us. This is from Jumbo. Little R&B. All right. What branch of medicine has a name which literally means the science of women? Go. We have the response in Facebook. Good job. Again, coming in with 8 seconds on the clock. Yes. In fact, we were looking for the response, gynecology. Correct. So, Facebook now to YouTube. None. But you guys go back and forth with these things really quickly. I've literally watched the lead change multiple times. Reset my timer. What car did Kowalski commit to delivering in the 1971 film Vanishing Point? It's actually a good song for trivia, huh? YouTube versus Facebook. There is the timer. No responses would be acceptable now. The question. We were looking for a specific car. The car. Happy Monday, Dale. How are you? The car was the Dodge Challenger, 1970 Dodge Challenger RT 440 Magnum, to be specific. Yeah, no one got that one. Ooh, we did have a response over in YouTube. However, it was incorrect. Sorry, my friend. Shows your thinking, though. I got to take care of something real quick. All right. Good try, though. Good try. GTO. Let's see here. Here's some Twin Musicom. Hollowed Day. During our trivia challenge. Compound Concentrates and Coffees. Facebook versus YouTube challenge. Resetting my timer. Grabbing my next question. This one even has a little leeway for you guys. Within a 3-year difference of either way, what year did Lou Gehrig deliver his famous farewell speech at Yankee Stadium? Scotty says, back in time for some punk pummeling. We do have a response over there in Facebook. It is incorrect, though. That one's way off, Dale. We have a response in YouTube, which is also incorrect. Okay, we have the response in Facebook, and it is correct. Good job. Good job, man. Again, that was a back and forth, and it was just before the timer. Yes, the year that I was looking for was 1939. However, I would have taken within 3 years on either side. Good job, good job. Yeah, see, Scott, you threw up 1939, but Facebook did get it in first. So, again, that was a back and forth. Yep. Yeah. Scotty did get the response in YouTube. Dale did have the response in Facebook. However, Dale did get it first. So, resetting the timer. Let's see. What year did poet Sylvia Plath die? Well, I cue up some working together. We have the proper response in Facebook. Very good. Wow. Facebook is on fire today. Wow. Damn. The year I was looking for is, in fact, 1963. Good job. Yeah, see, we have the response over in YouTube, but it came in after Facebook's response. Good try, Sandra, though. Again, got your thinking cap on. Good job, good job. Yep. Yeah, see, there's two responses in YouTube. Again, you guys came in with the right responses. You just came in with them after Facebook. Yeah. You guys have done that a couple of times now. And it wasn't even like a close race. It wasn't like, hey, Facebook was here and YouTube was here, or YouTube and Facebook was here, where I give you guys the half a point each. No, unfortunately, Facebook definitely is throwing them up. Ah, it's all good. It's all good. But yeah, Facebook right now, 4. YouTube. However, I've watched YouTube come back and trounce Facebook for the win. All right. Let me reset my timer. Let me check my random. What year did the English Civil War begin? Go. We have a response from Facebook, but that is incorrect. We have the proper response from Facebook now. And their response came in literally within seconds of the end of the timer. The question, what year did it begin? Was 1642. That's right. Yes. Wow, see again, Facebook is coming in with the responses, but you guys are coming in with them after YouTube is coming in with the responses, but they're coming in with them after Facebook. Let's throw up a little something here. Here's a double helix from Ethan McSell. I'm going to reset my timer. Wow. See, I do like it though, like literally. You guys are going back and forth. You're coming up with the right responses. You're just not getting them in first. I mean, I know a lot of people. Well, remember now, I know there is a delay in YouTube, and as such, because of the delay in YouTube, I have a 30-second timer for the questions. There is an actual 5-second delay that is taken into account in my timer, which creates it at 35 seconds, to make up for the interface, to make up for that delay that seems to happen. Yes. Yeah, we actually figured it out one day, that this delay can truly run anything from a 1.5 seconds to 2 seconds up to a 5-second delay. But at the same time, we've also seen Facebook have to deal with a delay, and YouTube just slamming the answers out there. So no, you guys are actually, remember, the timer itself is 30 seconds. There is a separate thing that I do that has this delay of a 5 second. So, you both do, in fact, get 30 seconds to answer the questions. Yeah. We literally, like days in a row, had individuals and we were sitting there timing it. Like, I had one person sit here literally with a stopwatch. Another individual out there had a timer running. And as people were throwing up statements in both Facebook and in YouTube, people were clicking their timers and we were figuring out what this delay was. On a stoner program, we literally were being very scientific to figure it out and going the best way to do it. So there would be only 30 seconds evenly on both sides for people to answer the questions. Can't say I do not put in my due diligence. That was Ethan Mixell. Do check the gentleman out, ethanmixell.com. Double Helix. Here is Bird Creek. Fringe trimmed boots. Let me reset my timer. Who won the first season of American Idol? Boom! Facebook comes in. And comes in with time on the timer, too. Yes, in fact, the first person to win the first season was, yes, Kelly Clarkson. Golf clap. Hey, Maddie, what's going on, my friend? How are you today, bud? Are you buried underneath the feet and feet of snow from our killer nor'easter? See again, there's YouTube with the proper response. Yeah. Man. 2 people in YouTube with the proper response. Damn, I feel so bad here. Really? Northeast PA got 11 inches of snow out of this storm. Ooh. So, I guess that kind of answers my question. I wonder how my friend in PA, Sin, is doing up on the mountain. She's up there in the Poconos. And at one point, they had so much snow Literally, right outside her door, on her porch, she had snow up to her waist. Yikes. Yikes. Like, that's some snow. That was fringe-trimmed boots, by the way. Here's Blast Off to Glory. Meteorite Productions. Oh, really? You're like a half hour from there. So, okay, so she's getting that, huh? How was my toe adventure? My toe adventure was an adventure unto itself. Greg and I both have said, oh, okay, Scranton Wilkes-Barre. I know exactly where that is. I truly do. I went through that when I took my Model A out on its 720-mile trek. Dude, me and Greg both agree. Like, he's the one who said it. He goes, that Mustang is going to be the death of the both of us. I mean, again, by the time I am done, I'm going to have a body. Oh, yeah, I'm going to have a body that's 51 years old. But every single thing, piece, component, wiring, and other is going to be brand damn new. Oh, dude, it's incredible. It's incredible. I know for a fact exactly what it was again. The car burnt out its points. And this is the third or fourth set of points that, you know, that monster has gone through. Including, you know, from regular points to the hypo freaking fast pack that was put in there to other shit. Yeah, it's incredible. That was Meteorite Productions, Blast Off to Glory. Grab something out of my other rock collection. So we meet again. Cy Cummin. Cy Cummin has made a life as town crier in the global village. Be the subject sociological, environmental, personal, or political, his songs resonate. Oh yeah, there's been a lot of stuff that's been done to that car already. If I run anything less than either, yeah, you know, real high octane, like a racing fuel, or super unleaded. I could do absolutely nothing lower than super unleaded, or else that car just throws a temper tantrum. You know, again, I've kind of done it to myself with what I'm doing to this thing, but anything low, any low-grade fuels, oh no, you hear it ping. It does. You know, there's engine knock you hear from bad gas, but there's also this ping. Anybody who knows cars knows what they're listening to, works on cars, works on high performance, runs different fuels. You know the sound I'm talking about. It's ridiculous, but it's, yeah, there's just bad things. Bad things. I hear you. I hear you. I used to have a station locally that was really cool. Kelly Clarkson again, huh? I used to have a station locally that sold Cam 2. Good morning, how are you? Thanks for joining us. They sold Cam 2. I had another station that sold VP, which was a racing fuel. That was 114 octane. Beautiful fuels. Now that's exactly what that car craves. I mean, like that's what she wants to drink, you know. Building it up, I bring it on myself, but after having my Model A for the last few years, you know, and everybody knowing ethanol, yes. With everybody knowing how of a purist I am with that particular ride, I will not do anything to her. If she needs, if she requires a part, I will hunt down an original 1930 part. I wanted a car I could have some fun with, some car that I really could, you know, stretch the creative juices, as it were. Well, that's the Mustang. I paid $3,500 for the car. Yeah, I remember the octane boost cans. The 104 octane boost is what you're talking about. Yeah. It was $3,500 for the car, and I am to date $5,000 into its restoration. Yeah, I know. What's with the snow? Yeah. Here I was thinking we were all set and ready. I was going to start, you know, putting saplings in the ground for my tree farm. Not happening, Captain. Let me grab us another tune. The Fallout. Everett Almond. Resetting my timer. In Uncle Tom's Cabin, Ella's famous flight across the ice floes takes place on what frozen river? Uncle Tom's Cabin, Ella's famous flight across ice floes takes place on what frozen river? Go. And yeah, it is amazing. People were working in their yards yesterday. Facebook again coming in. And again doing it with 7 seconds on the clock. The response I was in fact looking for was the Ohio. Wow. Well, okay, we had a response over there in YouTube. However, no, that is incorrect. Good job. It shows you're thinking. We have another response in YouTube. It is incorrect, but good job. It shows you're thinking. All right, Sandra, thanks for joining us today. You have yourself a good one. We'll see you tomorrow. You know I'll be back here. The Ohio was what I was looking for, and we had it put up multiple times in Facebook, which now, wow, I almost want to make the hemorrhaging stop. Facebook has 8. YouTube Yowza! That was the Fallout, by the way, Everett Almond. Disposable arms. Letterbox. I mean, truly, at this point, there is no feasible way for YouTube to do any kind of comeback. Exactly. It always is 10-0. I only go to 10. All right. Facebook, you have to appreciate Scott's tenacity over here on YouTube, though. Scott over here says, I've not yet begun to defile myself. Play on. I love you, Scott. I have reset my random trivia. Reset my timer. What is the name for the arrow-like projectiles fired by a crossbow? Go. We have a response from Facebook that is incorrect. We have another response from Facebook. It is also incorrect. YouTube has a chance here. Come on, guys. Don't go out like this. We have the response from YouTube. Yeah! We did get the proper response in YouTube, and it literally came in just as my timer was going off. So, damn, guys, good job. Crossbow. Crossbow fires bolts. That is correct, Carl. Good job, YouTube. We had arrows, and we had bullets, and we had darts over there in Facebook. Again, showing you guys are thinking. Good job. YouTube gets on the board. Yeah, I knew you guys would do it. I know I should stay totally impartial being the moderator and all, but you know what? I was feeling really bad. I was feeling really bad. So, Facebook with 8. YouTube, 1. Resetting my timer. Well, again, the delay is around 5 seconds that YouTube is having to deal with. There is the account taken in for that delay. There is the account taken in for that delay. I even explained that. There is a 30-second timer. There is a separate secondary, which is a 5-second. It's to take into account for YouTube's delay. So, you guys truly have 30 seconds each. And with the way many responses, most of these games go, all these responses come in so close. Hey, Stephanie, how are you? Thanks for joining us over there in Facebook land. It's nice to see you as always. You guys truly do. You come in. Ah, K-Dubes, that's right. You missed the news yesterday. Well, I can take a pause for the cause on that one. People have taken it upon themselves, and I was blown away when I was sent the link. They have started a GoFundMe. Scott says, I'm just bitter. That's probably me. People have started a GoFundMe for myself to go to not only a High Times Cannabis Cup, go as a VIP. Now, not only go as a VIP, but we're trying to get, they're trying to get me in as a judge for the High Times Cannabis Cup in Michigan on June 9th and 10th. Also, they want to send us in style. The whole plan is having this beautiful RV. It holds 7, sleeps 7. It's really nice. It has all the possible things and creature comforts one would want. Now, since it's made for 7 people, I know no one's blaming me. I do. I understand that. Since it's made for 7 people, the decision was it would be myself, 5 guests. 5 people who truly want to go. And of course, it's not myself or other people paying for these individuals' way, of course. Everybody is putting up money. Individuals paying for certain things to cover themselves. But 6 of us going in this RV, traveling out to Michigan. As I said, it's June 9th and June 10th. But what we're looking at doing is leaving on either the 6th or the 7th to drive over, check out, and stop and check out some things along the way. Of course, documenting everything the way I do. Stopping, when we stop, we do breakfast, lunch, dinners, things like that. I'm actually looking to possible sponsorships, or we're going to put up, offer stuff for businesses who want to do well, this stop here is brought to you by the folks at XYZ. Oh, the whole thing is going to be documented. The whole entire thing. Absolutely. Also, what's really, really cool too, it's held at a speedway in Michigan. Now, one of the things with the speedways is they usually have RV hookups, and they have a thing where, you pay X amount of dollars and you can park right there. You get your things, your connections. So we have electricity. We'll have showers. We have all that stuff now. It's all in there. But we wouldn't run out. And we'd wake up in the mornings. We wake and bake. We walk out the door, and we're right there in the thick of the High Times Cannabis Cup. I literally was like that when they sent me this link, and people were like, look, we'd really like to try and help you make this a reality. Holy shit. Thank you. So yeah, there is this thing available. Let me grab a tune here. Here's Vindicated, Ethan McSell. Exactly, the Super Bowl of cannabis. And this is what everybody was saying when they were first telling me about it. They were like, truly, this is like, things like this are made for an individual like yourself, I talked about it during a broadcast, and literally it was just an off, kind of just a comment. I didn't do any of this. I mean, like, I'm getting goosebumps because truly of how honored I was. Well, hey, K-Dubes, if you had the opportunity, if you're old enough, if you have some money and you want to help out, there are going to be those 5 spots open. I have a couple people who have already reserved spots. However, there's 3 seats still available. If somebody wants to claim one of those 3 seats, all you got to do is contact me. You commit to this, that's cool. But also what I need you to do, show good faith in committing to it. Put up a deposit, it holds your seat, you're done, you're locked in, you're good to go. Everybody's meeting here in Connecticut, here at the compound. Well, there you go. Everybody's meeting here at the compound. You'd have to have your IDs. You'd have to have all your stuff. As I even explained when we talked about this the other day, people have to follow the laws and regulations set forth by High Times in their cannabis cups. However, what an opportunity, What a vacation. What a chance of a lifetime. June 9th and 10th. So people even have a couple of months to plan and be able to do this. I even have individuals who, they're like, you know, they can't go. They know they can't go. They have stuff they have to do, but they've actually committed to helping out and putting some money in that GoFundMe account, which I really appreciated. And we just finished Ethan McSell's Vindicated. Yeah, here we go. Green Days, Audionautics. I hear this. Of course, Green Day, number 1. Number 2, I want to pack a bowl. It's almost Pavlovian. All right, hold on a second. I'll throw up the link that I was talking about. You know, again, I was just like, you guys are seriously cool, man. I mean, you got to copy and paste that link from YouTube, because again, I can't, links don't always work. Facebook, here's the link coming over to you in chat. There we go. Reset my timer. What label owns the rights to every Elvis song recording ever made? Go. That would be awesome, huh? Someone says dab time. I'm all about that. We have a response from Facebook. It is incorrect. YouTube still open. We have a response from Facebook. It is incorrect. We have the proper response from Facebook, and it came in right at the buzzer. I know you guys can hear it. The question, who owns the rights to all the Elvis songs, is in fact RCA. That is right. We had a response in YouTube. Incorrect, but shows your thinking. No, it was, in fact, RCA. Heat up my little dab stick over here for dab time. What? It's dab time. Huh? It's dab time. It's dab time. Cheers, everybody. Speaking rights to songs, how about Paul McCartney trying to be nice and school his really good friend Michael Jackson about how important, yeah, it's really good. You can make a lot of money owning the rights to songs, to artists, to bands. Michael Jackson goes out and buys the damn shit from the Beatles, Like, wow. Correct. Resetting my timer. Getting a drink, because that was a good dab. Massive Tan Man and over here on YouTube had asked a question before. He says, what's the chances of you getting into the magazine? Who knows? That unto itself would be like, holy. Looks like the snow is pretty much stopped over here now. Let me grab another track. By the way, we heard Green Days from Audionautics. Let's do Jingle Punks with Fiend. Right here, Compound Concentrates and Coffee with yours truly. All right, resetting my timer. Who wrote the 1956 novel, The 101 Dalmatians? We have a response in Facebook that is incorrect. Still anybody's guess. We have a response from Facebook, however. There we go. Facebook actually did come in with a response. Ooh! Facebook and YouTube at the same exact time. You guys just tied it out on that one. The proper response being Dodie Smith. We did have the response at Facebook. We did have the response on YouTube. So, it's a half a point to each of you. Good job. Wow. 1.5 YouTube. Nice. 1/2 ounce of Ghost OG. Good choice. So, the 1/2 point gives Facebook 9.5. Gives YouTube 1.5. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear about the connection issues over there. Now again, sometimes it seems we have only a one and change second delay. Other times there is that 5-second delay, up to a 5-second delay. Although, here's something I know we can all agree on. It's what we have right here every single day. Funky good time. Doug Maxwell, Meteorite Productions. Resetting my timer. Go into the randomness. Which of the continental U.S. states was the last to be admitted to the Union? Go. Response in Facebook is incorrect. We had a response from Facebook, but it was wrong. The question, which was the last in the U.S., was in fact Arizona. See, we had New Mexico over there in YouTube. We had Hawaii given over there in Facebook. Incorrect. Good try, though. Here is John DeLay and the 41 Players. Thud. Pack of the bowl here. Hello, my rocker. Hello, my boy. How are you? How's my body? Alright. The trivia challenge of today. Facebook has just been dominating. They have 9.5 points. YouTube, 1.5. People have not given up though, which is great. Resetting my timer. Spinning the random generator wheel. What U.S. city is named for a Roman general famed for leaving his troops and retiring to his farm? Wow. Even going down, Scott's still trash talking. That's why we love you, Scott. Anybody's guess? No one is throwing up a response yet. There's my timer. No one got a response up. Ooh. I was looking for Cincinnati. Yeah. Cincinnati. We had a response in YouTube, but it was incorrect. Every once in a while, I do stump yous. I mean, hey, the first day that we did the trivia, which was words that sound dirty but aren't, I went 14 questions that were unanswered. Well, not unanswered, You guys were throwing up responses, but nobody got the proper answer. Yeah, 14 of them. And it was YouTube who got on the board with the first 2 points that particular day. Yeah. By the way, we had heard John delayed in 41 players. Thud. Grab a little something out of my other library here. All right, here's Christian Davis, who is a Grammy-nominated producer, writer, and artist. Credits include artists such as T-Pain, Lil Wayne, Snoop Dogg, Mario, to name a few. Doing Alien Invasion. All right. Really? It's that far behind on your side today? Woo! Because I know when because again, I know when I started the stream, I started it, which I always do, with the ultra low latency settings on. So if you guys are getting that hard of a delay, man. I mean, you know, let me see if I can do something on my end. I mean, quite honestly, if the delay is that far, we can't have that. So, YouTube, I'll be right back.